Hi team. Good evening and then good morning. Those who are out of India. Is my voice is audible to everyone? Could you please answer? Yes or no?
Yes, you're audible.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Abba and then Anushka, Bhagya, Divya, Itar, okay, Jay Kumar, Kevin, Manishi, Megha, Mohit, Naresh, Rakshit, Sansita, Shubham, Swati. So good evening to one and all, and then those who are out of India, good morning. So welcome to DevOps demo session. Okay. So can we wait for another 2 to 3 minutes? Okay. So few other participants will join, then we can start. Is that fine, right? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, let's start. Okay. I hope everyone is doing good. Okay. So let's start this. Okay. Perfect now. Yes. So welcome to DevOps session, demo session. I hope everybody able to listen my voice. If anybody is not able to listen, please let me know. I will rejoin or I will try to change. Okay. So I hope everything is listening. Okay. Fine. Yes, thank you so much on the chat window for confirming, Sanshita Garu. Okay, good. Okay, so now uh, DevOps demo session. Okay, so before going to the DevOps is like a something, it's a kind of like a ocean. Okay, we are trying for identifying the whichever the stones are like a golden stones we will find. Okay, those things in the DevOps session are like a DevOps course. Now coming to myself, this is Prem. Okay, Prem, and then DevOps engineer. Okay, DevOps engineer from last 10 years. Okay, working on this tool, 10 years, and then I completed. I mean, like I'm a corporate trainer. I will go offline training, and then uh, for last 10 years I'm working on this. Okay, so I'm a corporate trainer, and then I'm working on this field. Like a my passion is like a teaching, and then I will teach DevOps this kind of things, and then uh, and apart from that, I'm a like a team lead as well. I have like around 5 to 6 people in my organization. I'm working closely or like a delivering various kind of projects. Okay, and then yes, that is about me. And then I will do supports, and then I will support for the people those who are struggling writing of a resumes kind of thing. Okay, and then whenever any kind of HR interviews or anything is there, yes, I will help them to identify the to get the correct or track the job. Okay, the only thing is from your end, I need only one thing, that is for every class I will give some assignment in the sense like a whichever the topics I am completed. Okay, for those topics I will please share the invite link. Okay, so yes, on WhatsApp, sorry. Okay, so someone is asking. Okay, so on every week. Okay, so after this first session and second session demo sessions, this is, I think so, like a fifth batch, I can say. I mean, working in this like a way to automation uh, company, or I can say like a in this institute. Okay, so this is the fifth batch, I can say. We are working closely with respect to various kinds of clouds, all the things. Okay, now let's. Okay, so this is about me. I mean, if anything is required, yes. Once we started the course now, so once we are going through the course, we'll share more like a motivational or any kind of thing with respect to tools point of view. Everything I will guide you in ongoing classes. Okay. Now let's come to the DevOps introduction. DevOps. So, I mean, like a what is the DevOps? Or before going to the DevOps, let's try to understand the physical life. Okay, now let's see. Your son or like your daughter or your kids, okay, they are going to school. Okay, so they are going to school for what? They are going to school for learning something. Correct, right? Learning and understanding the concepts. And then in foreign schools are like a, when I was in Mumbai. Oh, sorry, is there any prerequisite to join this course? I can say no. It's like a, see, all you people are working. I mean, degree is mandatory. No B Farm C. Yeah, I will come to Sir Manish, sir, one by one. I will come to the things. Okay. So so only thing is no B Farm C. Any one of the kind of degree is mandatory. Any degree is fine. Okay. Now, before completion of this demo session, you will understand all the things. I will touch each and every point. Let's see. Okay. Thank you, sir. Fine. Now, the kids are going to school. Okay. In case of when I was in, I mean, I was working in Mumbai as well. Okay. So when I was in Mumbai, the kids are going school, and then the time hours is like only 2 hours only. Okay. But when it comes to some of the states, the duration of the course is like it went up to like a morning 8 to evening 4 o'clock. Okay. So the entire day the kids are sitting there in the school itself. The thing is, what they are doing are like the people are, they are understanding, or they are going with some discipline, or they are see, the duration is maximum, and then content is obviously the kids will be suffer all the things, right? Now the when it comes to DevOps point of view, okay, see, in our day-to-day activities as a software industry point of view, or like a just a simple example, okay, the kids are going to school, okay, so what we do in the morning itself, after mommy or like a parents, after preparing the food, they will go outside, and they will, some people they have a bikes and cars, but some people what they will do is they will book a car, correct, they will book a some Ola car or something like a any Uber kind of car, right? They will go there, and then they, this is a transport, correct, and then after going there, so what they will do, they have to pay some fees, so fees, right, school fees something. So school fees, if you see, school fees is like a Paytm or Google Pay. These are like a our internal, or I can say one of the habits, right? And then for using all these things, what we use mobile phone, correct? Mobile phone plus with internet, okay? So internet, right? This is mandatory. Internet is mandatory, okay? Now, next is what is required. So phone pay. So while coming again back, so he will book again Ola car or something else. Let me take a red color, okay? He will take a Ola cab again coming while coming back, okay? Ola cab. It is taking orange color, okay? Let me take a red color, okay? So Ola cab, okay? Now let's see. So next, after that, in the afternoon time, he want to go for like a some medical checkup, okay? So in the online itself, there are many medical, I mean Apollo, all this thing, okay? So there was something like a Apollo apps, okay? So they will book a doctor. They will book a doctor, correct? So, and then they are planning to purchase something, not instead of shopping mall, they are planning to purchase something like a online, like Amazon, and then Flipkart, okay? And then they came outside from outside, okay? So they, instead of preparing food, they plan to order food from Swiggy, okay? And then they are going on the, I mean, bed, and then they want to go for a, I mean, ordering for the milk for tomorrow's, okay? Like for ordering milk, daily or big basket, something is that, okay? See, if you observe all these things, okay, from the starting of everything, okay? So Ola, Uber, Paytm, Google Pay, Swiggy, daily, big basket, Amazon, Flipkart, all these are will work only if it have internet, okay? So if internet is there, then all these things will come, correct, right? If internet is there, then only all these things will come. Let's see. So if internet is there, internet plus mobile, okay? If no internet or like a no mobile, these things are not possible. As a human being point of view, for every human being, the mobile is a part of life, okay? The mobile is a it's a part of life. I mean, like a everything is there. You can observe like a, some people will be go, you don't see a person without a mobile. This is a common thing, right? So you don't see a mobile, sorry, you don't see a person without mobile, even while walking or while jogging, or anytime mobile is mandatory. What I'm trying to say here is internet is play a crucial role in the case of human beings, okay? Now what I'm trying to say here is, let me tell you, okay? So if you see, First one, DevOps job is completely depends on internet. Okay, so first point, DevOps job is completely depends on internet. If there is no internet, then there is no DevOps job. Okay. Again, I'm repeating. If there is no internet, then there is no DevOps job. Okay. We cannot imagine without internet, our lives will be go very difficult manner. Okay. Now people are going for like a mobile hard GB, like a 2 GB, 3 GB kind of like a with a SIM card or like a Geo fiber or like a fiber kind of activity. But in the future, in the upcoming days, the people are planning giving of internet directly from the satellite. Okay, from the Elon Musk or someone is planning. Okay, they are also integrated just recently, last 1 week back only. They plan and they are planning to give the internet via satellite directly. Okay, that is one thing. So internet you cannot imagine without internet, right? So DevOps job is evergreen. Okay, you cannot say there is no internet. Without internet, uh, you cannot imagine a life without internet. Okay, now next, coming to second point, what is the as of now we utilized various types of what these kind of applications, correct? So what we call in generally, these are all called as a apps, or in pure term or like a technical term, we call this as a applications. Okay, applications. Nowadays, if you see in our mobiles, we know there are many applications, correct, right? Prime Video, you are watching Prime Video, Hotstar, MyGeo, GeoTV, Mother, Yono SBI, IDBI, okay, Google Pay, Phone Pay, Selfie, if you are working on a mutual fund, Selfie, okay, SBI cards, all the things. Your mobile is full of apps and applications. Who is going to prepare these apps or applications? The answer is DevOps resource. Okay, who is going to prepare these applications or apps? The answer is DevOps resource or DevOps person. So this is evergreen. Okay, next, coming to third point. Now the third point is, what about the job? Job. See, nowadays people are removing the jobs, that you know, right? Because of the scarcity or like a recession or like a because of not correct political person in the UK and US, we are losing the jobs. Okay, but what about the DevOps profile job person? Listen, okay, see, if you have any questions or anything, please let me know. Okay, I will try to repeat it just with a brief notes. Okay, just let me see. So first thing is I'm telling you like a welcome to DevOps kind of thing. Next, second point is the mobile phone and internet is very important for the every person. Okay, without mobile phone, without internet, there is no person at all. Okay, and the third thing is we understood or like a analyzed, there are few applications are very important in our daily lives to take care of all our regular activities, including transport point of view, Ola, Uber, and then school fees point of view, payment option point of view, Paytm, Google Pay, Phone Pay, any XYZ, and then food options point of view, Swiggy, Zomato, all the things, and online groceries point of view, Big Basket, Amazon, Flipkart, all the things, correct? So these all things will work with respect to once if you have internet and mobile. Okay, up to this is clear, I hope so, right? Now when it comes to internet and mobile, there is, you cannot able to find the person without a mobile or internet. Okay, so up to this, why we need or like a how DevOps will be play in our regular area or like a regular life. Understand, right? Now I am telling is this is about like a how the DevOps will play very important role in our regular day-to-day activities. This is one thing. Now coming to part 2, what is the scope of DevOps person? Okay, what are the how the DevOps job is very secure. You can take any kind of job. Okay, in a software, I can say, see, you can take, again I'm repeating, you can take any kind of job in software industry. There is a chance for decay or decreasing or decommissioning, but DevOps job is evergreen. Okay, so how I can say this is a evergreen job means, the thing is, DevOps job is completely depends on internet. Okay, I mean, if the internet is there, then only all these applications will work. Okay, if there is no internet means these applications never work. Okay, Swiggy, Zomato, or Big Basket, Amazon, Flipkart. Okay, so internet is there. When internet is stops, then only the DevOps person job will be stopped. Okay, until that you can able to do aram se DevOps job. Okay, first thing. And the second thing, we are using regularly all these kind of apps or like applications. The thing is, DevOps resource who will create all these apps and applications. The person is DevOps resource. Okay. Now coming to third one is like a job. Okay. So the job point of view, when it comes to job point of view, this job is, see, let's take example. If a person join in a government job, okay, in a government job, we know, okay, in government job, we know the, one second, okay, in government job, the retired age is like a 60 years as per multiple states, okay. But in case of DevOps profile, pardon me, do we get the recording of the session? Sorry, I have to drop off. Yes, sir. Rakshit Garu, Jain Garu, yes, we get this. You, yeah, I will share the link as well once it is done. Okay. Thank you, sir. Fine. Now, the government job will end by 60 years. Okay. But DevOps person is like a golden apple for the company. Okay. Golden apple for the company. Even in my company, there are some 70 or 75 years people also there. Okay, so you can assume as of your last breath, until that you can able to work on DevOps. Okay, there is no question of retirement in case of DevOps. The reason is the people required are like a the system or like a companies or organizations required, the quality of people or quality of persons are like a those who have enough experience. Such a persons only this is required. Can I impact on DevOps jobs? No, at all. I will come to that as well. Yes, artificial intelligence. Yes, I will come to that as well. Okay, so golden apples for the company. Okay, next. So when it comes to job point of view, it is very secure. No question at all. Very secure. Okay. Now, so we are hearing the words of nowadays like a chat GPT and then AI. Okay. Chat GPT plus AI. Okay. Artificial intelligence. So this chat GPT and AI, now whatever the chat GPT is currently is there, these two technologies are currently like a in a what would call they can able to give the solution, but now the person needs to work on that, right? I mean, the one person needs to be work on that. Or like a, why would there not be saturation in DevOps market? There not be saturation DevOps. That's what I mean. Swarup Garu, the reason is, yeah, I will come to the question point of view, please. For your question, I will answer now. And then for the rest of the questions, people, if you have anything, just I will give you a 30 minutes of time for you. I will give the answers for all the things. Okay? Don't worry for that. Now, for your question, yes. Yes. That's what. Surya Garu, yes, I will come to this as well. Okay. People are, I mean, so for the last question, I mean, yeah, if I'm sitting on the questions means yes. So this is very secure. And then ChatGPT and AI point of view, these are like a having something. Yes, this will give you like a solutions, answers, okay, but not like in the sense like a for creating applications point of view, apps point of view, it won't give uh, much things, okay, from the chat GPT and then AI. Artificial, see, for doing a CI/CD pipeline or like there are some pipelines are there, okay, for doing all those kind of things, that there should be some human intervention is mandatory in case of doing a such a kind of creation of apps. But this with the help of this point of view, yes, it is not possible to replace with a DevOps resource. Because of that, I can say it is very secure. Okay. Now, when it comes to fourth point of view, yes, let me take this. Okay. Now, coming to fourth point. Okay. Qualification. Qualification. Okay. So any degree is fine without pharmacy background. Without pharmacy background. Okay. Any degree is fine without B pharmacy, M pharmacy, all these things. Okay. Because that is, I mean, I heard or like as per my understanding, they won't take the people from B pharmacy people. Okay. But apart from that, pharmacy. So apart from that, anyway, they will take anyone. Okay. But these things, I mean, when it comes to qualification point of view, yeah, any degree you can take like a BE, BCom, BSc, or MTech, a BTech, anything. Okay. You can able to apply for the DevOps position and happily they will take. But when it comes to pharmacy background now, so as per my knowledge, they don't take the pharmacy people. Okay. Well, right. Now, fifth point, salary. This is the main thing, right? So salary will be placed very important role in case of what? In case of our industry, any industry. Okay. Salary. So when it comes to salary point of view, yes, the salary will be minimum to minimum. The starting salary will be 7 lakh. Okay, for the DevOps resource. You can say like the maximum salary will be, it may goes to more than 50 lakh as well. Okay, so 50 lakh per annum. I'm telling you. Okay, 50 lakh per annum. Let's not make like a my own words. Let's try to go with the Google words. Okay. DevOps salary. DevOps Kubernetes resource salary. Salary in India. Okay, you can see Kubernetes administrator salary in India ranges between 2 lakh to 22 lakh, 20 lakh with an average annual salary of 8.7 lakh. Okay. Now, if you see the DevOps resource or like a DevOps Kubernetes or like a Docker administrator, Docker salary in India. Okay, it is moves from 14 lakh. Okay, so DevOps maximum salary in India. Maximum salary in India. DevOps, or instead of that, you can take like a AWS. AWS maximum salary in India. It is, you can see 8.6 lakh or more than it will go. Okay, or you can say Kubernetes salary in India for 5 years experience. Yeah, you see now. So as per the company's point of view, they will it will be go differently. Okay, so some people will be pay like a cloud engineer. There are many things. Okay, so I mean some clouds are like a some cloud engineer, cloud engineer salary. Okay, cloud architect salary in India. You see, it is goes up to 41 lakh maximum. Okay, minimum is 6 lakh. See, depends on like a when you have a, I mean, average salary will be 21 lakh. Okay, so 6 lakhs. Even some of my friends I know, okay, they are earning like a more than 60 to 70 lakh as well. When you have, that's what people are like a when you have like a skill set, when you have the stuff, yes, obviously, see, these are not my words. Okay, these are the Google words, right? Google will give you like a correct answer when you search in internet. Okay, if you assume you are having some 5 years, 10 years of experience, assume. So you will get max to max more than approximately average is like a 26 lakh, but it may go maximum as well. Okay, so what is the salary of 15 years, 33 lakh, or like a, like, I mean, it's just like a, like, I can say the salary is, once if you have skill set, okay, once if you have skill set, then the salary will be always follow. There is some quotation, okay, there is just some quotation. The quotation is like this: uh when the light, if you are, when you are light, okay, you need to, let me take the, I'm clearing this screen, is that fine, right? So up to this, any questions? Can you please answer yes or no, so that I will pro.
Yes,
No.
I have doubt. Actually, we have discussed about the opportunities in DevOps and all that, but still, actually, I'm not sure what is DevOps. I know it is development and operations go together, but actually, what it is that need to understand.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We'll go. Yeah. First thing is like a, first, what is the importance of DevOps? I just now, as of now, I covered. One thing is what is the importance of DevOps, and then second thing is, second point I covered. When you switch to the DevOps, or like a, when you want to go through the DevOps job, or when you, why you need to come to DevOps. Okay. So DevOps is a secure job. Because of that, we need to go with that. Okay. And the third point is, what are the minimum requirements to join as a DevOps? See, ultimately, in our day-to-day regular lives or anything, what will play important role? The money will be placed very important role. Okay. So ultimately, that is a mandatory thing. So the third point I'm telling you, like a, why we need a DevOps course over. Even though there are n number of jobs out there, n number of software industries there. Okay. So these 3 points I covered, ma'am. So just for the people, those who are not working in the software industry, or those people are working in software industry, they may, what it call, they know how the things will go, and then how the earning part. Okay. Now I will come to that and next few more minutes. Okay.
Sure, thanks.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Yes. Anyone, please? Just 5 minutes, please. Up to until now, is it clear, right? First thing is why, how the regular day-to-day life will impact with the all these application or apps or mobile internet. And the second part is, what are the, why we need to go for the DevOps jobs, how it will be become like a green color. Okay, evergreen. And then third one is, what are the minimum requirements of a qualification point of view, and then how much the salary point of view we are going to earn in the case of DevOps industry. Okay, these three are the.
Can I
Yes,
ask
sir.
can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So just to repeat my question, I wanted to know as to why do you think there will not be a saturation in the DevOps market in the coming future?
Coming future. Yes, sir. Why the reason is, there is a tool set called as a AWS, and then Amazon, Azure. Okay. See, we have a, in DevOps is like a 4 steps, or like a 4 steps of operations, sir. Okay. 4 stages are there. First stage is called as a basic DevOps. Second stage is called as a, I will come to that as well. Okay. But just giving a brief understanding. First stage is basic DevOps. Second stage is container DevOps. Third stage is cloud DevOps, AWS DevOps, or like Azure DevOps, all these things. Okay. And then fourth stage is like a designing of a software itself. So I can say, or like a, I can predict that like a up to next 5 to 10 years. I mean, I'm sure that there is no question of saturation or like a losing of a DevOps job, sir. You can see any one of your, I mean, like a, any one of your network, or like a, from anywhere. Does any person, DevOps person, lost a job?
No. My question was from an economics point of view, right? It is simple. It is
Yes.
simple, yeah, principle of economics, right? That the, what can I say? If the demand is more and supply is less, right? The wages go up, right? And if the supply is more, right? Let's say there are not many DevOps people in the market, right? And if the demand reduces, right? Salaries, wages go down. It is simple
Perfect.
economics principle of supply and demand, right? Now,
Yes,
I mean to
yes.
say we have just 48 people we have joined, right? Let's say 48 people are going to become a DevOps engineer in the next 6 months, right? After 6 months, there will be another 48 people. Like this, for example, not many people would be taking DevOps session, right? So if the
Correct.
number of DevOps engineers increases, right, in any part of the world, right, naturally the wages will go down.
Obviously, exactly. See, that is the case again. Like, see, almost let me tell my experience itself. Okay, basically, I'm from Andhra, or like I'm staying in Bangalore. Okay, so in case of Bangalore, how it is now? If I will apply for a one DevOps position, okay, if any notification or like anything will be released for taking a one DevOps position, the number of people how it is now, the number of people will be more than 100 people for one position. Okay, but when I as per my knowledge or like as per my understanding, in Pune or Mumbai or like in Noida or Gurgaon or Delhi, okay, that side I can say completely north side, sir. Okay, north side completely for one position you cannot able to find a people like a 4 to 5 6 as well. I can say from my experience itself, I got around like a 6 to 7 offer letters from only Pune.
No, this is
Okay.
the present situation, right? I'm
Yeah, that's
asking
what.
about the coming years. Let's say 10 years, 5 years from now. Let's say 10 years from now.
Yeah, that's what. See, the thing is like a there is some quotation, sir. One quotation is like a see the people mother will take the rice. I mean, if you go to the paddy field, okay. So if you take that like a sweeping kind of thing, whichever the quality one, uh, whichever the grain, whichever having a good strong and skill set are enough, that will be stay in the bowl. Whichever the thing is not having a like a less thing, that will go away. You're getting my point? See, in our classroom itself there are 60 people. All the 60 cannot be like a lakh rupee or like a software engineers. There is a like a depends on the skill set, depends on the thing. Okay, it will be very sad. Obviously the answer is whatever you said is exactly correct, but the thing is that's what as Google is giving like a it is depends on like a it is not giving like a directly 6 lakh, it is giving 6 lakh to between 41 lakh. That means average is like a 21 lakh. Why for 6 lakh only? Why for 41 lakh? If a people have a like a highest skill set or like a enough knowledge to take care of tackle any kind of situation with respect to DevOps, okay, those people will get a
Hi,
41 lakh obviously.
hi Prem, this is Ikhtiar. So
Yes, sir.
I want to understand him. So, everything is going changes, okay? You have to have the growth mindset, okay? Now this field is going to very lucrative and high paid salary. After a few years, it will not. So you have to change your technical knowledge to adapt the new goal. Okay, so don't be rigid your mind. You will stay whole of your career in DevOps. Okay, so
Correct.
next time it will come as a AI DevOps. Okay, so change yourself to convert that field.
Agree.
So
Yes,
don't
yes,
be
sir.
rigid right now.
Correct. That's what. Agree. That's what I told you now in the starting itself. The DevOps resource or like a DevOps resource is a regular student. Okay. So I'm arranging this one. Then I will give an example to the sir. Okay. Kindly could you please what is some people are writing something. Just please. Yes. Let me close this. Okay. There I wrote on the screen itself. Okay. No, don't say work. No, don't say. Okay, perfect. So paint. Right. So now coming to your question, sir. The thing is, yes, I'm agree for whichever you are telling. Okay, but the thing is, as a briefly, I can provide you the DevOps area is something. Okay, so there is a first thing I can tell you like a basic DevOps. Okay, and the second thing is there is a container DevOps. Okay, and then third thing is cloud DevOps. Okay, and the fourth thing is big top DevOps, or creating a software or rolling out the software, big top DevOps. And fifth thing is AI or ChatGPT DevOps. Okay. Sixth thing is DevSec apps, Dev plus Sec plus apps. Okay. So anything as of now, whichever the project or whichever the company, that should be comes in first three only. Okay. Anything that should come under this only. Okay. If it is going beyond this means, then that will be this section. Okay. So because of that, yes, as per your question, yes, we need to be a regular student. Minimum you have to be regular student. Regular students in the sense you need to learn the, technology will be same. And that see, if you take example of like a Geo SIM card, Airtel SIM card, and like a Idea SIM card, SIM cards are same. Technicality is same, but the thing is you need to understand the rules and regulations of the SIM cards or like a telecom sectors. Some people will be provide like a 20 rupees, some people will be to provide for the 100 rupees for 1 GB data I'm telling. Okay. The thing is you need to understand. Correct, sir. I'm answering your question. I hope. Okay, right. I'm moving on into the tool sets. Okay, fine. Now, any questions? Last questions? Prem already said DevOps demand will be there around 10 years. Yes, sir. At least. Kalpana Garu, Madam, Kalpana Garu, can you please? Prem already said DevOps demand will be there around 10 years. What is the duration of the course? Yes, Swarupa Garu, I will tell you that what is the difference in the coming or like a coming classes. But until now, yes, there is a difference between cloud DevOps and then basic DevOps. I will come to that one by one. Okay.
So Prem, quick question.
Yes, sir.
I asked in the beginning, is there any prerequisites? Like, because I have no experience in DevOps. So do I need to have some experience in DevOps, then only I can join, or as a fresher or as a beginner I can join this course? And will this course be helpful in getting a certification, AWS certification, or no?
Yes. So without having a DevOps knowledge or like a DevOps industry knowledge as well, yes, you can able to get the job still. Okay. But the thing is, you have, like a knowledge or like a skill set. Okay. The major reason is like a SDLC you need to be. How anyone having any idea about this? How to you are able to see only my screen or red color sound also, please. On the screen, there is some red color.
Yeah,
The
we
red
can
color.
see both. Yeah, right.
We are seeing both.
How to
Both
remove
the
that?
red and black. Yeah.
How to remove that? Any
Oh,
idea?
this one, this red one. Okay. So we have a eraser will be there. So we have
No,
to take.
that is this eraser will be here. This we can do it, but this eraser, this is no. Is fine. Let's see what we can do. Okay.
Start a new file in case. Please try starting a new file.
No. This is not the file, ma'am. This is a like a paint one. Okay.
Yeah. Sis, you want to repeat?
No, not that one. This one I want to do.
Yeah.
This is
Not on the
screenwriting pane is enabled. Okay, because of that, the line is in front of all application. It's just writing on the desktop. Okay, so you have to disable the pane. I don't know which is the shortcut to disable this pane. So yeah, search it how to disable the screen.
I think we can ignore this. Ignore these lines.
Okay.
Yeah, we can ignore this. Yes.
Where did you get that line from?
Songs.
You can do this by changing your video settings. Click on the arrow next to video icon at the bottom left of your Zoom window and select video settings.
Can you click on whiteboard? I think it is whiteboards in Zoom.
Okay.
Sir, move to Zoom application to remove this.
I will do one thing. I will rejoin. Okay. I will make you Jay Kumar Ramesh as a host person. Is that fine?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So I will make you as a host. you make me as a host again. Okay. Then
Okay.
I will log out and I will rejoin. Okay. Again. Perfect now?
Yeah, fine.
Just give me a second. Yes. Yeah, I gave you the, I will log out and then I will rejoin again.
Okay.
Can you make me as a host? Declare host. Yes. Yeah, I got the now. Is it clear now?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
So kindly, can you please don't, I don't write anything. So thank you so much.
Okay.
Yes, let's move on to the tool sets. Okay. So what kind of things that will be there in the DevOps? Yes, the thing is like in one line, I can say the DevOps course is like a evergreen. First point. Second point, it will be when you have a skill set or like when you have a tool set of regular study or like a minimum spend at least half an hour every day. Okay. And just half an hour every day will make you like the skill set will be enough for, even now also I'm spending at least like 30 minutes every day. Okay. That is sufficient for to doing the learning or understanding the skills. Okay. At least just having a seeing the pages or like a papers of technical papers or technical just articles, that is sufficient. I'm not telling you go and learn each and every technology every day, but at least have something like some 10 to 15 minutes or 20 minutes 30 minutes of time spending on knowing of what is going on around you. Okay. Okay, let's start. Okay. Now, okay, so as a software industry, we know right. So as a software industry, we know one is what? SDLC. Okay. SDLC means software development lifecycle. Okay. This is mandatory. Okay. Software development. Okay. Dev lifecycle. So another point is DevOps is this is the main point. Okay. DevOps is zero coding. Okay. There is no coding will do in case of DevOps. There is no code at all. You can write this one. Okay. At any point, there is no code. If you know the coding, that will be good. Okay. But in case of DevOps, there is no code at all. There is no Java code. There is no C code. There is no C++ code. There is no Python code, or there is no nothing. Okay. Just it is like a how, see, we are using a WhatsApp. Okay. But for using WhatsApp, there is no need of understanding the technology or like a what kind of coding is using in the WhatsApp. Correct. But what we do, we are using the WhatsApp. We are creating the groups of a WhatsApp and we are sharing with all the things, documents, XYZ parameters, and we are the admins of a WhatsApp. Okay. What you are doing administration. Okay. So in case of here as well, we are doing administration kind of thing. Okay. Now let's see how it will go. See, the only thing is the developers, they will create the code. Okay. This is the developer. So once the developer, he will create the code. Okay. Developers, they will create the code. Okay. After this, okay, from here onwards, our activity will start. Okay. They will develop the code and then they will give to the developer. Okay. Once after creating the code, they will give to the DevOps person. Okay. DevOps person will take care of from here. Okay. DevOps person. How? And I will tell you. Okay, DevOps person. So once it is done, next what it is, we provide the, now from here what happened, the applications are ready. Okay, from the DevOps resource, this one is applications are ready. That means apps are ready. Okay, applications are ready. Now next step is what? Once applications is ready, then it is immediately given back to where? Google or Play Store, I can say. Play Store. Okay, Play Store is where? Play Store is in your mobile. Okay, Play Store. Play Store in your mobile. Okay, in mobile. So from there you will download and then you will make all the things. Now here in this whole scenario, or like in this a pipeline, so where is our role? Our role is here. Okay, so DevOps resource. Now let's see DevOps resource, right? Now coming to the DevOps person. See, before you know, right, before joining any company, the people will ask you in interview multiple questions of like a X, Y, Z, how you got the, I mean like a what is this one, and then what is the tool set, and then what kind of technology you used, what kind of cases you used, and then they will ask n number of things, and then they will keep you in some preparing some XYZ or like a some Excel sheet something. There is a some joke is there. They will ask like a n number of things, and then they will keep in front of preparing of Microsoft Excel or Microsoft Word. Okay, like that they will ask many things in interview, but finally they will keep you in only one role only. Okay, that will be that tool only. You need to do on keep on work on that same tool only. Okay, similarly here in this class I will try to cover all the things like that. Okay, now let's try to understand like a SDLC. I will interact or like a I will implement SDLC to the DevOps, how it will work. Okay, so in case of first thing, what is the first thing? DevOps case point of view. So let me take you. Okay, so first point is, okay, just assume, I mean before preparing any kind of application or like a anything, what the people will do is, some company are like a assume I'm a like a Axis Bank require, I'm an Axis Bank company. Okay, I want to prepare some application. These are my requirement. I want to prepare one app. Okay, that should be fitted in any kind of mobile. Okay, this is my requirement. Now what I will do is, Axis Bank people, they will approach to Wipro company to prepare some application. Okay, some application, Wipro people. Now hire. Now Wipro people, what they will do? They will, this is the requirement is what? Requirement is preparing an application. Okay, preparing an app. Now Wipro people, what they will do? Wipro people, they will assign to some management. Okay, project management, and then project management. Okay, management, and then third step is the project management. What they will do? They will assign to some people. The project management will assign to some dev leads, correct? Developer leads. Okay, and then developer leads, what they will do? The dev leads will assign to, okay, developers. Okay, now developers, what they will do? They will write the code. Okay, now so until this we know everything clearly. Okay, now coming to sixth point. After this, now let's see. Sixth point is, we collect. See, from here onwards, our activity will start. Okay, so what we do next is, we collect code from developers. Okay, our developers will keep the code in some application. I will tell you the application names one by one. Let's see. Okay, and the seventh one is, we prepare some plan for this. We prepare some plan. Okay, for this. And then we create some tickets for this. Tickets for this. Tickets, okay? Tickets for this. Next, we pack the code. See, we have the code now, okay? We have the code of like a code in the sense what? People will write the code in the files, okay? Assume there are some 10,000 files. We can't create the, I mean like a application with respect to, we cannot provide the 10,000 files to the end user, okay? Assume you are using Amazon application, okay? If you open the Amazon application will not come by 10,000 files. It will come with some file like a APK file or like a zip file or something. Okay. Now, in the similar manner, we are doing packing of or zipping or like a packing of files. Or building of file, one file. Okay, one zip file. Okay. Now, so after that, we'll deploy into, we'll check this one, correct? So this zip file as an application, whether it is working or not, we'll check that, correct? So now we check the application or app or zip app file. Okay, app file, whether it is working or not. That means what? Checking in the sense what? Testing of application, where in GUI or like a web interface. Okay, we'll check this testing part. Okay, and 11th one is, once after testing is done, we'll check, we do three kind of testings. One is like a locally, and then internally regression testings, and there are testings out there, you know that. Okay, regression testing, sanity testing, and then once this testing is done, we'll deploy in the production. Okay, there again we'll check. Okay, then once all these things are ready, then we give back to the Play Store or like a to the, we'll inform to the higher management, and then we'll share this application to the from Wipro to Axis Bank. Okay, now Axis Bank people, they will approach to the Google Play Store. Okay, from there they will download. Okay, end user will download. End user will download. Okay, and then they will start this. Okay, now if you observe up to this, these points are very crucial for us as a DevOps. Okay, is it visible? No. So let's see. So these 5 points are very important for as a DevOps. You are working. Okay, even I mentioned very little bit here, but the thing is, these 5-6 points are very important. Okay, and then even sometimes a DevOps, see, up to first 3 to 4 years or like a 3 to 4, 5 years, you will be participated from 6 to 11 lines only. But if you cross 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 10 years, the people will keep you in not in this developer write the code, this one. Okay, but they will keep you in, sorry. Okay, so they will keep you in 1, 2, 3, 4 points as well. Okay, so 5th point is completely developer will write the code, but this is called as a 1, 2, 3, 4 is called as a architect level. Okay, or project management level. A DevOps guy is the best person to handle any kind of project. Okay, so sometimes the DevOps person will take the requirements from the client. See, we people, a DevOps resource will be have a multiple angles. Like he should be in a position to handle the client's requirements. He need to be answer for the clients, and then he need to be share the things what is going on. Okay, a DevOps person is responsible for N2 from 1 to 13 line. You can, they will place in anywhere on 1 to 13. Okay, in general we can say this is a one kind of like a SDLC or software development life cycle. Okay. Now we'll try to, I hope it is clear now. Okay, I will repeat this one more time. If you have any questions, I will explain you one more time. Okay. Now let's take a breath and then I will go for one more time explanation, just shortcut. Okay. Now with respect to DevOps point of view, we have a three to four are like a six kind of DevOps. Okay. One is basic DevOps, container DevOps, cloud DevOps, big top DevOps, AI chart. There are 6 DevOps. These are, apart from this, there are many kind of DevOps, but we mostly are any kind of industry, any kind of project or any kind of requirement will be depends on only 1 and 2, 3 only. Okay. Now coming to SDLC, software development lifecycle point of view, yes, DevOps will have a zero coding. There is no coding at all. There is no need to know about like a Java, C, C++, Python or any language, I can say. Okay. So no coding, people always will be belief or like a fear for going for that coding one. Okay. But I'm telling you, in case of DevOps, there is no coding at all. If you love the coding, then you are the king. Okay. If you know the little bit of coding, then you are the king. See, IPL matches are going on. Okay. But there is no need to, I mean, no one play, right? See, if you are sitting in a stadium and then if you know the rules of how the IPL will go, how the 2020 match will go, one person will play, one team will play 20 and another play 20 overs and remaining will be played for the 20 overs. Okay. So at least what is 4, what is 6, or what is out, you need to know the minimum rules. Okay. So the rules is sufficient. Knowing of a rules is sufficient. There is no need to know like a complete structure of a IPL match for enjoying that. Okay. Similarly, in case of SDLC as well, or like in case of DevOps as well, there is no kind of coding, nothing. You can able to aram say play here. It is kind of like a administration kind of activity. If you are a good manager, or if you are able to good manage like a if you are able to manage kind of things, then obviously you are a good DevOps engineer. Okay. Now let's come to the points wise one by one. Let's go one by one. If you have any questions, just please let me know. Okay, we'll come to that. Once after this, we'll come to the question part as well. A developer writes the code. Okay, developer writes the code. Once that is done, he will hand over the things to the DevOps person. DevOps person will take care, and then applications are ready. Okay, then it will go to the Play Store on mobile, and then the end user will download. Okay, up to this is clear. Now coming to the Access Bank. Okay, so Access Bank person have some requirement. They are having a requirement of creating some application. Okay, that application will be able to download in a Android mobile or like a Apple mobile, iOS mobile, I can say. Okay, they went to the approach to the Wipro people, Wipro project management. So they have a MOU with them, and then they share the requirement. Now Wipro people, what they did is they approached the project management. They gave the deadline to them like within 2 months or 3 months of time. We needed some kind of like a project with a application like this. Then project management PMs, they will went to the developer leads or like a respective leads. Okay. Then dev leads, what they will do is they will approach to the developers. They will start writing the code. Okay. They wrote something like a 10,000 files of code, and then they placed in some place. Now coming to 6th point, we collected the code from developers. Okay. And then we prepare some plans for this. Okay, how to deploy, how to implement all these things. And then 8th point is we create some tickets for this like a Jira or something. Okay, bug tickets. And then 9th thing is we prepare the bundling or like a chipping of all the 10,000 files, and we create a zip file. Okay, and the 10th point is we check the zip app file and testing GUI. We do all these things. Web interface, GUI, whether the just example, the app login button is working or not. Okay, and with a username password is working or not. If I will give wrong username, is it taking into internal of the application? So such a kind of testings we'll do. Okay, regression testing, sanity testing, and then all these testings we'll do. Then if everything goes good, we do with like a 11th point, production will check. Okay, If everything is good, then we'll inform to the Wipro higher management to hand over the application to the Access team. Access team will contact the Google Play Store, and then Google Play Store, they will upload this application after doing some cross checkings. Then end user will download all these things. This is the movie. You tell me if you have any questions. And before that, I will give you only one word of splitting. Then you can ask the questions. Okay. Let's give you only 1 minute only. Right now, one second. Just 2 minutes. Here, this up to this. Okay. Now, here, the DevOps is nothing but a. Okay, you see up to this place here developers are there. Okay, developers. Okay, and then if you see this side, second side of this, applications are there, are like a, we are testing something, we are deploying into servers. Okay, we are deploying into the testing server, production server, and then regression server. Okay, servers is like what? See, end user, they will download the Play Store in case of mobile. Mobile is what? Mobile is like a one operating system or one infrastructure, or I can say it is kind of like a, just an example, one operating system. Okay, that means we are handling operating systems as well. Okay, operating systems of what? We are handling Android mobiles, or like a iOS mobiles, or like a Windows operating system, Linux operating system. Okay, now in the final end, the DevOps term came from DE. Okay, let's make this as a red color, and OP. Okay, and make it as a red color. Okay, up to this. Okay, if you make DevOps, okay, yes, is like a operating systems, any kind of operating system. Okay, so this is the meaning of system, DevOps. DevOps person is responsible for integrating or communicating with respect to developers and with respect to those who are maintaining servers or applications. Okay, we are not only a DevOps person is a manager or like a administrator. He must be have a caliber of integrating, communicating, collaborating with each and every team of end-to-end of software engine, SDLC or software project. Okay, now this is about the overall, I mean, DevOps, how it will be SDLC work, or like a, how the DevOps thing will work. Okay, I will tell you the tool sets. Just tool sets are simple. I will tell you that. Okay, now just give me, let's take a 5 seconds, 5 minutes. Now ask me questions on this. Yes.
Sir, I have one question. Can I ask?
Yes,
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, so in the left side, you have mentioned 6 type of DevOps. So here we are talking about which DevOps or which DevOps we are going to cover in this course.
Basically, I will cover for the first one basic DevOps, ma'am, and then second one container DevOps, third one cloud DevOps.
Okay, and the example which we have taken is of which DevOps out of these 3?
The 6 will be, I mean, like a 6 will be applicable, ma'am. 3 will. The thing is, just an example, preparing a coffee. Okay, preparing a coffee in the sense like we can able to prepare in the case of gas stove, or we can able to prepare in the case of like a normal fire stick stove, and then we can able to prepare the coffee in the oven as well. Okay, the thing is, coffee is same, but we are preparing with respect to various kind of tool sets. Okay, similarly, in case of first one basic DevOps, the tool set is different, and then container DevOps, the tool set is upgraded with respect to gas stove and gas. In the third case, cloud DevOps, the tool set is increases to oven. Okay, but the ultimate thing is coffee set. Yes, ma'am. I hope it is clear.
Yeah, it's clear. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yes. Now, please, next question.
Can I have one question, please?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So you said that we do not require any kind of coding in this. knowledge of coding is not required. So in the 6th point, you've written that we collect code from developers and then we prepare some plan for this. So what we collect code, I mean, we do not know how to read it and we do not have language knowledge over this. If we get it some tools to they can collect it, or what is it if it is a tool?
Correct. Yes. Assume, ma'am. See, in case of some people will mostly like almost all the entire journey we cover only, we may cover Java or Python kind of languages. Okay. Java code or like some people will be write a Java code, some people will be write a Python code. Okay. Or like a C++, any kind of code. But the thing is, they will deploy that application or like they will hand over those files to us as a part of source code management. I will come to that, madam, technical terms in the next few minutes. Okay, 10 minutes after this question and ours. Okay, so they will hand over the code to us, then we'll prepare the path for that, to the how to deploy and what kind of code is there, and then what we don't check what is the code, but we check what kind of code. That's what I gave an example as a there is no need to like a playing of a cricket in IPL stadium, but knowing of a rules is minimum is fine. I hope it answers questions, ma'am.
Yeah, it's fine. And one more thing, just Akanksha will do. Please don't call me ma'am.
Sorry. As a respect
Otherwise,
point
I'm start calling you sir.
No, it's not like ma'am. As a respect point of view, sorry. Okay. As a respect point of view.
No, it's not required. Just Akanksha will do it. Thanks.
Cool, fine, ma'am. Yes, sure. Yeah. Any questions, please? Last question.
I have a question.
Yes,
Who
ma'am.
comes under developers? Like only the person who codes or the testers as well?
Who concerns, ma'am? You were asking?
Comes under developers. It is only referring to the person who are coding or also the person who are testing?
No, I mean only developers as a concerned as a developers. Coding point of view, only developers will do. Okay. If any issue.
Okay, and the operating system? Who comes under operating system?
Operating system is something that is like a infrastructure map. Okay, so when it comes to infrastructure map, I will tell you map. Okay, see, when it comes to infrastructure means, see, 10 people join in a company. Assume today I recruited 10 people. Okay, so for giving a 10 laptops, so I need to purchase like a 10 laptops for them. One laptop cost is like a 50,000. So 10 people means obviously I need to spend like a somewhere around like a 5 lakh. Okay, assume if I want to like 100 people are recruited, so it will go to like a somewhere 50 lakh somewhere. Okay, 50 lakh it will go. So the reason is, instead of going for 50 lakh kind of thing, what I will do is I will use a cloud DevOps. Okay, my container DevOps. That time what happened now, with a one single go, I will create 100 laptops at a time. Okay, that is called as a container DevOps and cloud DevOps. Yes. So that kind of simple techniques we have in case of DevOps. Okay, that is just one click go, ma'am. We can able to handle. Yes, okay. So operating system is nothing but a infrastructure. Yes, I hope it answers your question, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes.
I have a question, sir.
Yes,
like you're saying that you're covering all three basic devs and container clouds, right? And
correct.
you're not going to cover 4, 5, and 6. So how we can learn and these three, and can I apply the job as a fresher after learning these three only?
The reason is, ma'am, see, like for the coding or like for creating applications point of view, yes, first 1 and 2, 3 is required. Okay, basic DevOps, container DevOps, cloud DevOps, 1 and 2, 3 is required. For creating a softwares, I mean not the applications, softwares itself. Okay, so for making a securing a DevOps, it's a part of, I will give you a brief as well, for making a secure of DevOps. Okay, that time these three things will become. Okay, but for creating applications, these three is not required, I can say. Okay, these three is like just for understanding purpose only, but the major important thing is this one. This is the important. Okay.
Hi.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Hi,
ma'am.
Prem. This is Kalpana. So the role of the DevOps engineer will be from 6 to 7, is it? Only we'll be playing around these points, 6 to 7.
6 to 11
Sorry,
only,
6
ma'am.
to
Yes,
11.
measure. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, and
when you have a minimum experience, like a 5 to 6 years, na? Okay. So assume, see, people what they will do now. Some people in my company, I can say some of the people like they are staying more than 8 years or 12 years or 13 years. Okay. Now those people are, they don't call those people are not called as like a DevOps engineer. Those are, I mean, those are all called as a senior DevOps engineers, or like a project managers, or like a project handling people, or like a project architects, kind of names they give it. Okay.
can you please list out what are the DevOps roles for the beginner? Like after 5 years, you are saying they might get into project management side. Beginners like freshers, 1 year, 2 year, or 3 year for that matter. What are the different roles available for DevOps?
Yes, ma'am. So the thing is like a first one comes
Thank
as a normal DevOps engineer. Okay, DevOps engineer, and then build. Okay, we are doing building here now. So 10,000 files we are making like a one zip file. Okay, so because of that we called as a build engineer. Okay, and then we are giving hands over to the Wipro team, and then Access team, no Access Bank, right? So we called as a release engineer as also. I mean, there is something called as a SRE engineer also. Okay, senior release engineer, site reliable engineer. Okay, so we call that as a SRE engineer. Okay, and then yes, ma'am, these 4 or 5 names only. Okay, and then if they are keeping you as a somewhere in the case of like a testing part as well, na, so they will call as a micro manager. Okay, micro DevOps manager, or like a engineer. Okay, these are the freshers for the fresh people, like a 4 years or 5 years people, they will give this kind of name. Okay.
One more question. So how do you, I mean, during the course, are you going to teach us the practical part as well? Like, obviously, as you're saying, it's all more about after taking the source files, we are going to build that and deploy it. That's the main job, right?
Correct, exactly. Yes,
so
ma'am.
we are going to do all these things practically.
Yes, ma'am. That is the thing. Yeah. Yes, correct. That's what I mean. When it comes to like a once the course is done, I mean, like a Saturday, Sunday, I will complete the okay, the course or like a syllabus I will complete. Okay, Saturday, Sunday, and then the entire week I will give some assignment or simple tasks. Okay, you people need to complete those tasks, and then that is depends on your timing and all the framing. You can provide back to me. So we'll do some kind of evaluating, and then we'll ask the questions what you understood from the last session. So we'll go for the practical point of view, everything one by one.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah,
Now, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Last question, please. Okay.
That's what I have raised, but a lot of people are asking the question. Okay, no issue. So,
thanks for your question, sir. Please.
Yeah. See here, like we are saying, like DevOps is starting from 6 to 11. Okay, so DevOps means like we are doing a deployment and we are doing the testing. Okay, so like you are saying, like coding is not required, but 1 to 4 years we are part of this, and we are doing the testing also. So in testing, basically, like we have a manual testing and we have automation also. So we have a Selenium or some kind of things. Okay, so QDP or some testings are there. In that we have to write a code, correct or not? So that is one thing. Okay, so after 4 or 5 years, again you are saying like we are moving to 1 to 5. In that I'm doing a project management, and then I'm doing a dev leads and developer also. So I should know the code now. So without knowing the code, how come I will handle this part? See, normally the DevOps, tell me.
Yes,
this
sir.
is what
That's
my second question.
Super. Yes, that's correct. But the thing is like, see, you don't, the fifth point, Okay, again I'm repeating. This fifth point is just for the developer only. Okay, they don't keep you in the fifth point. Fifth point is only for the coder, so coding point only. Okay, see, once your what is it? Once your 4 years or 5 years is done, they will make you, the roles are different. Okay, the roles are like a, let me tell you. Okay, let me tell you. The roles are called as a, maybe you heard these words in your, regular things. One is like a Scrum Master.
Yeah,
You heard this word, right?
Yes,
Scrum
yes.
Master.
Yes.
And then next is like a Agile Master, Agile Engineer. Okay. And then Project Manager. Okay. And then Kanban board, or like a Kanban meeting, or like a master.
Yeah.
Okay. So our another point is like a architect, or project architect, or DevOps architect, or DevOps architect. He is the person to take care of all the architect. Okay. So here, see, in case of, I will give a simple example. In case of when I'm working in IBM now, how it is now? See, before in 5 years of time only, or like a, once if you get 10 years of continuous experience in IBM, then they will make you as a, not the project manager, they will make you as a people manager, or like a, there is another project manager, or like a, it's like a high level kind of thing, sir. Just like a watching and monitoring only. Okay.
Okay.
There is no kind of like a, see, the coding part, yes, that's what you need to, just knowing the rules is mandatory, but writing of code, no one will give you assignment for you for that, right? Okay. But if you if you know the writing of a code, then you are the king of all software, I can say.
Okay.
If you know the at least basic syntax, at least like a 10 to 12 programs, if you write those now, then you are king of DevOps, then nobody touch you. Okay, that's what. Yes.
Okay, but tester, now you are saying like we are covering the testing part also. Like manual testing is okay, but if you are going for the automation, again, we should know the script on that. No? You are saying we are doing a regression. Normally, like regression testing, basically we will do it on the automation part. So you will use some tool to perform the regression. Correct. Yeah. So in that case, like definitely we should know the basic code.
Correct. That's
knowing
what.
That obviously we should not. It's not possible for us to test the application.
Exactly, that's what. See, like I can say, as per my team itself, my team itself, mine is like a DevOps team. Okay. In my team also, we have some testing team is different, and then testing team, they will use like a Cucumber testing, and then T-tool testing. Recently, that X-ray tool is came. Okay. As part of Jira, Agile testing is came. Okay. Cucumber testing, manual testing, and cylinder. We are also using. But the thing is, those people we took are like a, we hide from them. Okay. Only those who are working on the testing part. Okay. But not, those are not like a DevOps. Those people are like those people are called as a testing, or like a testers.
Okay.
Yes, obviously they are the real people, or like a, those people are very important for us. But we gave, like a, the covering, or like a umbrella for them as well, as a, we gave them as a DevOps micro testers, or like a, we gave them as a DevOps agile testers. Okay. So I hope it is clear, sir. But not required. Like a, see, that's what, when you know the technology, or nobody's asked you, you know that, you see, even when interviewing me as well, the people ask me, are you good in like a doing of a testing kind of thing? Yes, I'm good in testing, but I don't know like a Selenium testing or thing. Manual testing point of view, yes, I know, I will do something. But if you guide me, yes, I will go ahead with that.
Okay.
It's such a kind of approach, sir. Positive kind of approach, sir. Okay. If you provide now, they will train you, and then they will provide you. See, no company, every company will provide you KT na.
Yeah, correct, Prem. But the thing is, like for the testing people, it will be fit, I think so. Like because like the tester will have a knowledge, and as well as like they can go for the deployment part. So here, like the deployment is there, and coding, like we are getting a coding, and we are doing the deployment, and we are testing in the staging or test environment. Then it will go more to production, and we'll cross verify, and then it will go to the Play Store. The application is ready, and it is ready for the Play Store for the end user.
Exactly. Yes, sir. Yes. Okay. We do totally building and deployment. Okay. The DevOps person is major core, I can say, the major core principle or core activity is building and deploying. Okay. This is the major core activity, I can say, for any kind of DevOps engineer. The major thing is, one is building, and second thing is deploying.
Okay.
Building of a zip file, okay, and then deployment.
Yeah,
this is the core principle of any DevOps engineer. He must have this kind of hands-on for these 1 and 2. Okay, if you know this, and then the rest of remaining things are like a add-ons for you. Okay. That's it, sir. Okay, I hope I answered the question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will move on to the next sliding or like a next activity. Just I will give you the tool sets. What are the tool sets we use, and then we'll go for the closing of this. Okay. Yes. So now developers, I'm writing here, or let me take it. So this paper I'm erasing. Okay, is that fine, right? Or let me take a screenshot and then I will share you on the WhatsApp just to go through that. Okay.
Thanks.
Yes, just to go through this, then we'll see. Perfect.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. I don't have the WhatsApp group link. So is it already created for this session?
Yes, I will share you, ma'am. I will give you the or like could you please check with the Rahul sir? Okay. Rahul sir will share you a link of WhatsApp group. Then you can please, okay. He will add you. Okay.
Sure. Thanks.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes, you can add the course material also, like what are the things we are going to cover for this, so how much education for this, and it will be good for everyone.
Yes, max are 2 months. Okay, so minimum I can say 2 months, max it will go up to 2.5 months or like a somewhere. Okay, max to max 2 to 2.5 between that.
Yeah,
okay.
Thanks.
Okay, sir. Yes, I'm taking a new slide here. Okay, I'm erasing this one. Right. Don't say. Okay, fine. Now, perfect. Now coming to this, now the real structure will come. What are the tool sets we'll do? Okay. Yes. First thing, yes. What is the color? Right, red color. Let's take. First thing is developers. They will complete the code. Developers, they complete the code. They kept the code in some place. Okay, they kept the code in some place. Okay, so this is called as a, we know in general. Okay, you know Git, right? 1 second, yes. Why it's not coming color? Okay, Git or GitHub, okay, or Bitbucket. Maybe some people are using already Git, GitHub, Bitbucket. And second is, we are creating some tickets. Okay, once after the developers are completing the code, okay, we use or like we create some kind of tickets. That is, the tickets are like are bug tracking tickets. Okay, so bug tracking tickets point of view, we use Jira. Okay, and then we prepare some plans. We prepare some plans for doing builds and deployments. So for doing builds and deployments. Okay, for this we use what? Confluence, a kind of documentation. Okay, I will tell you how it will work. Okay, next, developers, they will write the code, right? For checking the quality of code. Checking quality of code means that spelling mistake, no issues. Checking quality of code. Okay, some people, what they will do now, they will directly copy the code from the Google and then they will write here because of ChatGPT, AI GPT now. So it is like some bugging is happening or like a duplication is happening. So for checking the quality of the code, we use SonarQube. Okay, so for this we use the SonarQube. Next, fifth one is for doing builds and deployments. Builds especially, okay. For doing builds, we use Maven tool, okay. For doing deployments, for doing CI/CD, I can say. I will tell you what is CI/CD later. CI/CD or deployments, we use Jenkins or Bamboo, okay. And then we create servers, okay. Servers, it's just like a servers. For this doing, we do Tomcat application, okay. Tomcat application. Next, where are we? We created a servers now. Next, for checking or like a yes, almost done, okay. Git, Bitbucket, Confluence, SonarQube, Maven, Jenkins, Bamboo, Tomcat, okay. Let me take an example of a, okay, DevOps image, okay. Now you see, so as part of DevOps, okay, this is just like a simple example of a DevOps, okay. So in this case, what happened? We create some plan, okay. I mean, I hope you are able to see my screen, right? We create some plan and then we create some code and then we do some building and then we create a testing and then we'll release the code, we'll deploy the code, we'll operate the code, monitor the code, okay. Now, next is DevOps tools, okay. Now let's see. So DevOps tools point of view, yes, okay. Okay. Let me DevOps tools image. Okay, these are the tools. So we covered Git, GitLab. Okay, this we covered, right? Git, okay, GitLab, GitHub. Okay, and next thing is code point of view covered, and building point of view we covered. For the Java language, we use Maven. Okay, for the checking of a code quality point of view, we use SonarQube. Okay, Sonar kind of. Okay, and the next thing is testing point of view. We have some Azure testing. I mean, like a some open Azure testing point. Okay, we have. And releasing point of view and deployment point of view, we use Jenkins. This symbol is there now, the professional symbol. This is called as a Jenkins. Okay, and then for cloud point of view, okay. So this is kind of up to this is like a basic DevOps. Okay, now, okay. First thing is basic DevOps. Basic DevOps. Okay, now coming to second point, container DevOps. Okay, container DevOps. In case of container DevOps, we use Docker for creating applications, Docker plus Kubernetes. Okay, Kubernetes. And then cloud DevOps point of view, we use, I will tell you what is this cloud, okay, in coming sessions. Okay, cloud DevOps point of view, we use AWS or Azure. Okay, in this session we are going to cover this one, AWS one. Okay, we cover this AWS. Okay, and then Tomcat application. Okay, and then Jenkins Bamboo. Okay, these are the tools we use. Any questions, please? So all are like a just very simple. All are like a open source. There is no enterprise at all. Okay, everything is like a free source only. You can able to easily play. You can able to install very easily in your local laptops. Okay. So
Jira is open source. Sorry to interrupt. Jira is open source tool.
Yes, Git is a open source.
No, Jira.
Jira is also open source. Yes, Jira is also open source. Okay, up to 5 people, it is open source. But beyond 5 people, you have to pay. Okay, but it's okay now. I mean, individually we cannot go beyond 5. Yes.
So same thing for AWS also. Like we have some limitation for AWS, and then we have to pay for that.
AWS, we have 1 year free service. You can play arams between that. Okay, 1 year free service. No need to pay. See, that's what. No need to pay a single rupee for anything here. Everything is free, open source. Okay. Each and every tool will give you some kind of like a time period, 1 or 2 months of time period. So within that 2 months, you can able to play very happily. There is no issue at all. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, these are the tools. Yeah, we can able to cover. Yes, sir.
Would you be able to cover some synthetic monitors as well, like as part of this course?
Like, sir, example?
Like New Relic systems or something like that. Just a high overview or something.
Yeah. I got your question.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
it's the latest in the industry. Just just wanted to.
New Relic is something, sir. See, yes, New Relic, and then these are all called as a server management, sir. Okay. When I'm working in the past company, old organization, I worked on New Relic. Okay. New Relic is like a how the server is working, all the things. Because nowadays how it is now, the cloud itself, it is taking care of everything.
Okay, got it. Okay.
We are keeping the servers in cloud now. I mean, like AWS, we are keeping all the servers infrastructure in case of AWS. So AWS, Amazon itself, it is taking care of everything. You really all the tools. Okay. So yes, once we are entering into the cloud now, I will explain you your point. You really well. Okay.
Cool. Thank you, sir. Okay.
Good, sir. Thank you so much. Yes, please. Yeah. Any questions? Many questions on the chat window. Let me go through the please take Azure in this training. Yes, sir. Yogesh Garu. Yes, we already cover Azure in the last session. Yes, we'll try to cover for the next batch. Please, in this batch we are going for the AWS. Okay. And the next question is, yes, sir.
So, but Azure is not an open source now. It's a Microsoft thing. Like we can for that.
No. Azure also have, sir. Yes, we have Azure also free service. Let me tell you, Azure free service, free account.
Okay, there will be some limitation. Okay.
Free account duration. You can see there is a 12 months or 1 year. Your free service and quantities will be expired at the 12 months. 1 year. We need only 1 or 2 months. That is sufficient. Okay. Or AWS free service, AWS free account. This is also 1 year. Okay. 12 months. When does the AWS free? 12 months. 1 year. Yeah. You can able to easily aram se play. Okay. No issues at all. Yes. There are few questions on the chat window. Yeah, WhatsApp group. Yes, ma'am. So WhatsApp group kind of you, please kindly check with the Rahul sir. Rahul sir will provide you all the things. Okay. Next. Yes, I shared on the picture. Yes. Next. DevOps engineer. Should this be a formal map? Yes. Yes, ma'am. I mean, like a testing point of view, Muhammad Garu. Yes, it is like a it is a part of DevOps as well. But the thing is, knowing of rules is mandatory, but not mandatory. But playing in the case of testing is not required. At least if someone will ask you like a what happened for the application, why it is not working, at least you need to say it is struck, or like a username is not getting populating, or like it is not working. Some kind of minimal testing, like entering username, password, and then cross-checking whether the application is loading or not, and then 401 error, 405 error. You are getting my point, right? And at least minimum you need to know that, sir. Okay. I will guide you what kind of errors are there, how do we go with this. Okay. And then do we have a course outline? Yes, maybe Monday or Tuesday I will share the what kind of tools and all the things which are going to cover. I will share all those things. Okay, as a part of PDF, the course syllabus. Okay. Next, any questions apart from that?
Yes, sir. Sir, do we have any tutorial or any PPT or any document to go through, or we need to see the screenshot and the Google?
No, that's what happens. Once the session is over, na, just take example. Once the Git is over, okay, so at least 1 week it will take like a 4 to 5 hours will be required for doing a Git. Okay, so once the Git is over, I will share with you the PDF part, documentation part, and then PDF part, and then for each tool as an interview perspective, I will share minimum 20 questions. Okay, question and answers.
Okay. Actually, I'm new to this course. This is my first course, so
Perfect,
I'm
ma'am.
not
No issues.
aware about the process and all.
Yeah.
So you will be giving us assignments also, and will be helping in the setup also.
Yes, obviously, yes. I will help you. That's what I will do, the what installation process, setup process in my local laptop. Okay, so you can able to follow the same things. And if you have any kind of issues or questions now, you can call me at after 9 p.m. of every day. Okay. We'll connect everyone. I mean, that's what I mean, every day 9 p.m. I gave the slot for, anyone. If you have anything, so just ping me on WhatsApp. We'll connect and we'll resolve any kind of issue with respect to this course or any kind of working thing. Okay?
Yep. Thanks.
Perfect, ma'am. Thank you so much. So anyone, if you have any questions now, just let me know and then text me on WhatsApp or text in the group. If nobody will give you an answer, or I will try to give the answer within 1 or 2 hours. Okay. If not, you can contact me on the mail as well. Okay. I will share my number. You can, okay, Shivaji 7447@gmail.com. This is my WhatsApp on 91107366762. This is my WhatsApp group. 91107366762. Yes, this is my phone number and WhatsApp. Kindly please do WhatsApp. Okay, so WhatsApp. Okay, then after 9 p.m. Okay, after 9 p.m. at least I can spend with you a 15 minutes, 30 minutes of setup or any issues or any questions. You can call me or you can text me on WhatsApp. We'll try to connect between 9 to between 10. Okay. Yes. Any questions? Someone questions. Okay. Is it possible to settle the session little earlier, sir? Swarup Garu. Yes. The things is everything is in the hands of Rahul sir. We need to check with the Rahul sir. Okay. Right. Next, Abdul sir. Can you please share your WhatsApp number and also WhatsApp group for this course? Yes. I shared my WhatsApp number, sir. Could you please add me into your WhatsApp? And then second thing is WhatsApp group point of view. Please contact with the Rahul sir. Okay. Thank you so much. Can we take .NET or NPM instead of Java Maven? Yes, Rahul sir. We'll do. We'll take that. Okay. Java Maven is a now hard-coded thing or a major important thing. Front-end point of view. Okay. Back-end point of view. Node.js, .NET will come. Okay. As a application preparation point of view, the main languages are many people are using Java only. Okay. Because of that, we are going with the Java. Yes, as per your request or as part of the course, we'll go with the NPM as well. Yes. Any questions? It's almost like a 1 hour 45 minutes continuously I'm talking. Yes. Any questions? If no questions, yes, we'll wind up the session.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Like tomorrow, what time? Same 8 p.m. correct?
Yes, sir. Tomorrow also demo 2 session. Okay. Same kind of thing. Same thing like a same Bahubali 1 or 2 kind of thing. Okay. Nothing will be changed. Everything will be starting from the next week onwards.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Any questions, please, apart from that? Yes. If no questions, we'll wind up the session. TK, thank you.
Sorry,
thank
1 second. I'm trying to capture the screen, but I'm not able. Huh?
I shared on the WhatsApp group, ma'am.
You shared this one, huh?
This one also. Can you check now? Just now I say.
What's the WhatsApp group? Did they create new one or?
I mean, it's a. Can you check with the Rahul sir, because I don't have access further to add you. Okay.
What is this user number? What is this WhatsApp number?
Rahul sir number. This is my number, ma'am. My WhatsApp.
Yours. Okay.
Okay. Please check.
1 second. I will copy. I will make a note.
Please, ma'am. Yes.
107. What is this after 9 p.m.? Sorry, I missed the last bit.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, if anyone have a setup or the tool set installation or any questions or while practicing anything issues comes now, Just I told them to contact me after 9 p.m. because
India
my
time,
time
no?
will be like India time, ma'am. Yes.
India time. Okay.
Yes.
But in the next session, first session, are you going to show us installation of the tools?
Yes, one tool. I will take one tool and then I will do the installation of that. Okay. Then I will explain you each and everything, ma'am, bit by bit. I will take. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I'll just send a message later. In the normal WhatsApp group, you have shared this, right? This picture, sorry, where did you share this picture, Prem?
Of a DevOps group for the weight automation.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
I
Could you
think
check
it's
with
not
Rahul,
there. I
sir?
will check with Rahul. Yeah.
Or else you do one thing, ma'am. Take a screenshot of this, then it is fine, no?
Yeah, I couldn't take it. Maybe I'll just take a photo then. I pressed the print screen, but it didn't work.
That's what, ma'am. Or else you can, yes.
I took the picture, no problem.
Yes,
That's
yes.
okay. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yes.
So tomorrow, same time, no? Your time is 8 p.m.
Yeah, same time and then syllabus also same, ma'am. I mean demo session, na? So maybe anyone will be. I mean now today all the people are joined. Na? If anyone new one will join, then we'll go with the same thing.
Oh, okay. Whatever you told today, it is same tomorrow. Then no need to attend. Yeah.
Oh, pardon me. Okay.
So I have a question. The demo class is at 8 p.m., but the regular class is at 6 p.m., right?
6 p.m. evening time.
Yeah, like from next weekend, it is from 6 p.m.
Right. Next Saturday or 6 p.m.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Anyone? Any
Sorry,
question?
just to confirm, whatever you said, you taught us today, the same thing will be repeated tomorrow, is it?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, that's what. If the people will be maximum means, we'll try for the repeating of the same thing. Okay. If people are less 1 or 2 means, yes, I will ask. See, assume if the 10% of people are like a newcomers means, we'll ask them to do the demo session. We'll ask them to go for the demo session. Okay. Earlier recording session. If the people are like a 90% means new people, then we'll go with the again doing the same kind of demo. Okay.
Yes, so that you will tell in the beginning because we have a Java class. We missed that class to attend this demo class. That's why I'm asking. So if you are repeating, then I will not attend this class. I will go to Java.
That's what, ma'am. Within 8 to 10 minutes, I will tell you. Okay. Within 5 to 10 minutes, I will confirm.
First beginning of the
beginning of the timing. Yes. Yeah, within 8:05 or 8:10, I will confirm.
So, sir, just one doubt. So basically, we don't need to join tomorrow's class, I guess. It will be a repetition or kind of stuff.
Correct. That's what, ma'am. If the new people are like a 10%, I will ask them to go and see the recording session. Okay. If the new people are like a 90%, then I will take the session.
Yeah, but still we have already covered, so we can skip it and we can start from the next week.
Yeah, it is better, ma'am. Yeah, we can start from the next week onwards. Okay, na? Ma'am, Kalpana, ma'am, you as well. We can start from the next week. Okay.
Okay, then it will be better for us. We'll just because even your Java class is finishing tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please, ma'am.
We'll attend that. We missed it today.
Please, ma'am. That will be better. Okay. Next week we'll start. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks to all. Thanks for joining. If any questions, yes, I will be wait and give the solution for that.
We just want to know, is there any certification to do in DevOps? That is one
question.
There
are, ma'am. There are. Yes. There are the certifications. Yes. I will guide you. What are the certification? All the things.
Sir, at the end of the course, are we getting any certificate?
No, ma'am. From the institute, we don't get.
Okay.
Okay. But I will guide you how to get the certification from outside.
Okay. Thank
Free
you.
certifications, there are something like a AWS certifications. And then, yeah, we'll give them. But ultimately thing is like a certification will be allow you to enter into the interview panel. Okay. But once after sitting in front of the interview panel for doing the work, you need to have a hands off. Correct, na? Correct me if I'm right. Hands on is yes,
But certification is necessary, I guess. When you get the completion, they ask for, did you have any certificate for this? It's required. It's I mean, mandatory.
Correct. That's what, ma'am. See, from the way to automation, okay, we provide the trainings to the people. Maybe we need to check with the Rahul sir, ma'am, certification point.
Means no certificate for any of the courses that we are enrolled in. That's what you're saying.
That's what. I mean, I hope so. Until now, we covered 4 to 5 batches, no? I covered 4 to 5 batches. Okay. So the thing is, see, that's what. Certificate will be valid for entering into the interview panel.
Yes, it is valid because sometimes you do not even get entry if you do not have any certificate. They ask for it.
Yeah, in case of DevOps case, yes, ma'am. We can able to manage.
In case of any job regarding the IT, what I have seen through it from the past 1 year, you need it. It's required.
Correct. Yes, agree, ma'am. But the thing is, even I don't have any certificate, but I am able to teach you like a Kubernetes, WhatsApp, DevOps. I mean, other things. Kubernetes, OpenShift, and then Docker, AWS, Azure. Okay, I am running at least like a. This is one batch for me in case of data automation, and then I'm a software corporate trainer. Okay. So the thing is, certification is fine, but the thing is, ultimately we need to sit in the project team, and then we need to work with the hands-on working.
That comes the second step. You're right, but that's come the second step. You know, you need to enter it, to fill the form, you require the certification. Trust me, I have been through it all. Trust me, from the past 1 year. That's what I'm literally shocked to know that we do not get any certification after completion of any course with a way to automation.
Correct. I mean, the thing is, ma'am, for doing one single certification, it required like 15,000 rupees. Okay, outside.
Yes.
Yeah, that is what it is.
Yes. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Certification part. Yes, certification part. Yes, ma'am. We'll check with the Rahul sir, ma'am. Okay, na? I'm just trying na. So, please.
Sir, one more question related to the certification, not the way to. So, for example, if I am doing any external certification related to DevOps or any technology way for which the classes are here, so do you people support or help in getting the certificate, resolving
Exactly.
the questions and all?
Yes. Yeah, if you apply for or if you go for the DevOps certification, yes, we'll take
Any external certificate, yeah.
We'll give support, ma'am. We'll give support technical part, okay?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, technical part, any kind of guidance or we need to understand you.
Technical part point of view, documentation part point of view, or while going with the technology or questions, just let me know. I will give you support on that part. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Mega Garu, please go ahead.
Yeah, I've already asked. I'm doing that.
Okay, you are.
Sir, one last question regarding point 4.
Please, sir.
Code quality. Actually, I just saw an interview question like dynamic code quality and static code quality. I'm not exactly sure like what is that dynamic code quality checking tool, or SonarQube, is it a static code quality checking tool or dynamic code quality?
Static, sir. Static. Okay. So static code. Let I will give you example. Correct. Okay. Static code quality. Okay. So there are many, sir. Okay. Top best static code. Okay.
SonarQube is a static code checking tool, right?
Correct. So we use this for the static code point of view. Yes, if you see here, static code kind of like a catching of bugs and vulnerabilities, all these things. Okay. When it comes to dynamic point of view, there are tools, Dynatrace. Okay. Dynamic code tools. Okay. Tools. So see, dynamic tools point of view, monitor the code execution, simulate user inputs, generate test cases, and providing insights. Okay. Whatever the tools are there now. There are some tools. Those are like a highly paid, sir. Okay. So we have to pay, and they won't provide like a open source kind of thing. We have to pay them. Okay. Static code point of view. Okay. Dynamic code point. Yes,
From
sir.
DevOps point of view, which one will be setting, static tool or dynamic?
Static tool is fine, sir. Because I will give you simple one. I will search on the internet code quality tool for DevOps. Okay, code quality tool for DevOps. Just search. Using 12 best code quality tools for error-free coding. Okay, so one is PVS Studio did code. Okay, you see this PVS Studio is just like a the second one itself SonarQube. Okay, topmost tools are this is okay. This is like a dynamic one, but we are not covering dynamic for one for the Java, but we are going with the static one as a topmost tool, SonarQube.
No,
Okay.
because I'm asking from both as a tester, as a developer, which tool we'll be using? Both will be using SonarQube only, or is it different for tester and developer?
No, SonarQube is same for everyone. Like a tester, developer, everyone will use the same kind of tool, SonarQube only. It is both.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Sir, and for regarding first point, you have mentioned GitHub and all, right? Bitbucket.
Yes.
So actually nowadays in the market, this thing, GitHub Actions, it is also gaining up more.
Much more. I mean, yes, much more. Yes. GitHub and GitHub Actions as well. Yes, there is another tool as well. Yes. We'll try to cover that as well. Okay. GitHub Actions.
And regarding point 5, that builds you have mentioned, no? I'm working as a tester. I have already used Maven and Gradle also. So can you cover the Gradle part?
Gradle part is like that is advanced, sir. But the thing is like people are still. We'll take examples, sir. Okay, 1 or 2 projects we'll take, and then we'll try to cover Gradle as well. Okay. When it comes.
From framework, QA testing framework, it is quite straightforward. Gradle, we will be using the framework. But what exactly you do from DevOps point of view, I am not sure. So I just requested to add this.
Perfect. Yes, it's like a building part only, sir. We do only building part only. We'll try to cover that as well. Yes, as a part of a few examples.
Okay, sir. And actually, in my organization, DevOps, I have heard they have quite some time told about this elastic load balancing.
Yeah, Elasticsearch.
Load balancing tool and all, load runner, those things, something they were telling.
Correct. Elasticsearch and then load balancer and then Kibana. There are tools, but all those tools we covered in Cloud DevOps. Okay. We do all the things in case of these place, AWS.
Means it will help in scaling the application, right?
That's what we do in case of second and third, sir. Container DevOps and Cloud DevOps will increase the applications. If you have a one application, no, we can increase to 1,000 as well at a time. Okay, so that's such a scaling we can.
And one last question, sir. Sorry.
Please, sir. Yeah, go ahead. I'm here for that topic. Yeah.
And where exactly this cloud front and cloud was those things come into picture? Which point?
You mean Cloud DevOps?
No, cloud front something was being implemented in our current project. I'm not exactly.
Cloud front, na how it is, na. See, in case of you are using a Geo SIM card. Okay, someone is like a Airtel SIM card, someone is like a Vodafone SIM card, someone is like a Idea SIM card. Okay, the thing is the essence of thing is technology is same. Okay, all are used for the telecom only, but people will be go for like a different kind of SIM cards, Geo SIM card. Similarly, the cloud is same, but Amazon will provide AWS, Microsoft will provide Azure, Google will provide GCP, Foundation will provide CloudFront. Understand? I hope. Okay. So the companies will provide, someone will say like, I will give you the 1 GB data for 14 rupees. Someone will say 1 GB data for the 8 rupees. Okay. So it depends on the subscription part and payment point of view, we'll go for the difference. Yes.
So you are saying Cloud Front is a product of Cloud Foundation, huh?
Let me, sir. I will give you a correct answer. Cloud Front. Oh, they are also using Amazon CloudFront. Okay. CDN net. Oh, this is a content delivery network, CDN network, sir. Okay. CloudFront. Okay. This is a part of Amazon. I thought like a Cloud Foundry. There is another one. Okay. Cloud Foundry. This is another subscriber, or like another cloud one. Okay. And there is another one like a Pivotal Cloud Foundry. There are a number of, sir, in the market. Okay. Yes, I hope it's covered all our questions. Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for everyone. Does anyone have any idea from when the news? Okay, that's I don't know. So Shekhar, please could you please check with the Rahul sir? Okay. Thank you so much. I'm closing the session now. I hope no questions. No.
Tomorrow, what time, sir? Class?
Tomorrow is like again demo session, sir. Same thing will be repeated tomorrow as well. So demo only now. So the real class will be start from next week onwards. Okay.
Okay.
Next
tomorrow,
week on
tomorrow at what time, sir? The same repetition class.
repetition class same will be like 8 p.m. sir.
8 p.m. Okay, sir. Thank you.
8 p.m. Okay, 8 p.m. class tomorrow, and the regular class will be start from 6 p.m. next week onwards. I can say next week in the sense like a 14th or 15th. Okay. Oh, 15th.
Okay, sir.
15th onwards. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes. Thanks everyone. Good night.
Good night. Thanks.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Yes.